Nighthawks All Access continues now with our Nighthawks Spotlight and our guest this week, Carrod Watson. Welcome, sir.
Mr. Corbin, it's a pleasure.
Indeed, great to see you. And of course, it's always interesting to visit with our Nighthawk Spotlight guests. And of course, you have been honored, sort of the reason that we wanted to visit with you just recently, by the men's soccer program for your involvement, not just this year, but pretty much the entire time that you've been here at UNG, for the way you have supported the program, sort of a spirit award, if you will. And tell us a little bit about how that all got started.
Well, I mean, first off, it was just such a big surprise to happen to me, and it just felt, I don't know, I just felt so gracious for just people thinking about me, you know. I didn't realize that people appreciated, you know, how much, you know, I just enjoy watching soccer and cheering on my fellow Nighthawks. So, I mean, that was pretty awesome. But, I mean, it all just started from freshman year, just attending soccer games. My sophomore year, actually, they had this program called Loyal Blue, where if you go to games, you get points, like you get rewarded for going to games. And so it really became more of a competition to see who could get the most points. So at first I was just going, trying to get to games. And then I just kind of just fell in love with it, mainly soccer. I apologize to baseball and softball. I need to get out there more often, but the soccer games were just really the best environment to be in for me. That's what I felt. So, and then here we are today.
And as a show of their appreciation, you were awarded this beautifully matted and framed jersey. That's awesome.
Oh man, it's so awesome. Like, words cannot describe like what I felt that day when Coach P came up to me. And I was like, man, this is unreal right now. So that was definitely awesome. I'm definitely going to cherish this for a long time.
You know, when you look at how beneficial it is to all the athletic programs here at UNG to have their fellow student athletes support their competition. I know you guys appreciate it in basketball,
definitely,
having the other programs in the stands when you're playing here. Talk about what it's like, I know, recruiting your buddies to go with you to these games.
Well, throughout all of our SAC meetings, just in general, we don't preach it, but we kind of encourage teammates uplifting other athletic unions. So we just really, I don't know, like, I don't really know how to explain it. My teammates, I just really want to get them on board with coming to games, and most of the time it's just our coach, like, telling us, you know, you guys should, you know, use this as a team bonding experiment or avenue, you know, to go to games. So I just really enjoy that aspect as well.
And I would assume that that's also a big part of what you would consider to be, you know, a full and complete experience here at UNG, beyond being a competitor, but being able to support those in the department.
And seeing how other people compete in their respective fields as well is another, you know, cool thing to see. So.
And as an athlete, I'm sure that you have a great appreciation for what it takes to compete at that level. Talk about that a little bit.
Most definitely. Mainly with soccer, when I see them playing outside in like cold temperatures and raining, you know, outdoors, super, like, a lot of physicality. Like, it's just much different from what you see in a controlled arena like basketball. So that just helps me appreciate, you know, not only soccer, but every other sport as well. So
over the years that you have supported soccer here at UNG, is there a moment, a game, an outcome that sticks out perhaps in your memory more than any other?
Mr. Corbin, I actually have two, I would say. The first one would definitely be, there was this overtime game against Montevallo. We'll call it extra time in soccer, or football for all my English viewers. But, okay, so the Montevallo game went into extra time, and the way the Peach Belt is set up is if you score, that's the game. So we scored in the pouring rain, and it wasn't a lot of fans out there, but I just remember that moment of jubilation, and the scoring, the guy who scored, his name was Gabriel Garcia. He came up to the fans and like embraced us. The whole team came to us after they scored. That was super awesome. That was the most electric game I've ever been to. And then a close second was definitely our spirit game. I don't remember which year it was, but it was against Young Harris. And it was such a big turnout. It was just a whole bunch of people from Young Harris and a whole bunch of people from North Georgia just cheering on their teams. It was just a great environment for soccer. And Young Harris was actually ranked at that moment. And so it was an underdog game for us, and we held our own. Unfortunately, gave up a goal at like the last, I want to say 10 seconds. So that was a really fun game to go to. Even though we didn't get the result we wanted, it was awesome, like hands down. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
And I dare say that you'll have those memories for your entire life.
Here's to hoping, you know.
There you go. There you go. Well, and
know.
again, congratulations on being recognized for your support of men's soccer. That's a tremendous honor, and quite honestly, one that you should be incredibly proud of, because
I appreciate you.
That shows you're invested in the program here, and not just basketball. Of course, it's basketball season right around the corner.
Right. Oh,
In fact,
I can't wait.
As we sit here today, you guys are just about ready to hit the road for a little exhibition game, which means that the regular season is just around the corner. Talk a little bit about getting ready for the new season.
Well, today we have Covenant at 7 p.m. They're I want to say a Christian school, I'm not sure, but they're a team in Tennessee that we have scouted and we feel pretty prepared for. So we're looking forward to that. And not only just that game, but playing against different competition other than, you know, our teammates in practice is really helping us prepare for the regular season, and hopefully, you know, we can have a very successful season this year.
Without question. I know there's always, at this point in the year, hope springs eternal. You're looking for the being able to go in with the fresh slate, and knowing how competitive the Peach Belt Conference is year in and year out.
Most
Talk
definitely.
about how you approach the season, not only from the standpoint of the non-conference games, but how that prepares you then for Peach Belt Conference action.
So the non-conference games definitely help prepare immensely. Seeing different teams, different play styles, I feel like every conference has a different kind of identity about them almost. So the Peach Belt is more gritty, guard oriented, and then you have other teams in other conferences that might have more post players that are usually better. But I just feel like it really prepares us to be well-rounded when it comes to conference play.
And speaking of being well-rounded, of course, part of being a student athlete is the student part of that equation. Tell us about your academic pursuits here at UNG.
Well, right now I'm a major in biology, and this is going on my 5th year. So hopefully I can finish up my degree, you know, in time, and I feel like I will. And then on from there, it's just seeing what opportunities I have in the biology field, and I can't express how grateful I am just to have the opportunity to have a degree from the University of North Georgia.
That will, I'm sure, serve you well and open up a lot of doors. Just curious, as we wind up our visit here, what is, would you say, been the best part of your time in Dahlonega as a member of the men's basketball program here at UNG?
That is so hard, because there's been so many experiences that I've gone through, but if I had to choose one, it would definitely be the relationships that I've gained throughout my time here. I feel like there's some really genuine people around, not only at the college, but just in Lumpkin County itself. And I just feel like the people are so caring around here, and it just feels like a second home now, almost. So, I mean, I hate to leave. It's almost bittersweet.
Sure.
But, you know, I just feel like it's time to move on, you know.
We appreciate what you have meant to the program, to the university, to the department. Congratulations again on being recognized by the men's soccer program, and thanks for being our Nighthawk Spotlight guest this week.
Thank you, Mr. Corbin. I appreciate you guys having me. It means a lot.
Indeed. And you stay with us. Back in just a moment.